Hey, hi everyone. Welcome to another new video on how to prepare for LTIMindtree hiring for a 2026 batch. So, as of you guys know, Mindtree is hiring for 2026 batch on campus, and the examination date is on September 20th. So, in this complete video, I will tell you the complete guidance how to prepare for this hiring opportunity without any further delay. Let's get start the video. And in this video, watch from beginning to ending. Why? Because I have discussed a lot of things about the hiring opportunity and online assessment, and later I will talk about the interviews and everything. Okay, so you will get complete idea what you are need to do to get into the LTIMindtree hiring process. And this is the screenshot we got from some students, and they're hiring, and the examination date is 20th September 2025, and the examination time is also given here. I don't want to explain much about it. So it will start in the midnight of 20th, and in the early morning of 20th, and it will go midnight of the 20th. Okay, and also the main things we need to talk about is the test composition. Here the test is consisting of logical, quantitative, analytical ability. So if you observe here, logical is a one section, and quantitative and analytical ability one section, and computer programming third, and computer science fourth, and English comprehension 5, and spoken English 6. So here, in based on aptitude, we have a 3 sections, that is logical, quant, and English comprehension. These are all comes like, we can normally will say quantitative aptitude, logical reasoning, verbal ability. These are the topics. And when coming to the other things, that is computer programming and computer science and spoken English. Spoken English, earlier we will call it as a communication round. Now they are talking about or renamed as spoken English. I will talk about in detail syllabus and how to prepare each and every section in this entire video. So please be patient and just watch the complete video. You will get 100% knowledge about it. And also the test will be around 110 minutes. Okay, so this is the designation they are given, that graduate engineering training, and the compensation or the salary or CTC we will call is 4.5 lakhs per annum. It's like 4.05, not 4.5, it's a 4.05. So approximately we can say like a 4 lakhs per annum. And the profile or how they will conduct in the test is nothing but, first they will do the profile screen, and next online assessment, and next followed by interview panel and the shortlisting candidate. So there is no coding role as of they said. Why? Because they are only hiring for the one role. So if they are hiring for multiple roles, like 2 roles they will hire in usual way in off campus, at the time we have a coding role. But in this on campus they are hiring for only one role, that is graduate engineer trainee, and for the 4.05 LPA, like 4 LPA role. So that's why they don't have any coding role. But they will test your coding skills in technical assessment. The technical assessment is nothing but these two: computer programming and computer science. So remember, aptitude means quant, logical, verbal, 3 topics, and communication means spoken English, and technical assessment means again 2 rounds, computer programming and CS subjects. So total 6 topics they mentioned in the test composition, and here it got covered. And next you will go to the interview panel, that is technical and HR interviews, and after this you will get the finalized shortlisted candidates profiles or names. Okay, so this is all complete about this, and this is a screenshot from the previous year, and you can watch the different sections as well, like 12 questions 15 minutes, logical ability 12 questions 15 minutes. So the image is a bit blurred, right? So I have created a table for you so that you will get a good clarity on it. So English comprehension, which is nothing but verbal ability we will call, that is 15 minutes duration they are giving, and you have to answer 12 questions in the given time. Next, logical ability, around 15 minutes they are asking, and they are giving 12 questions. And quantitative ability and quantitative and abstract ability, we'll call both together, 15 minutes 12 questions. If you observe in the screenshot, you can see here quantitative ability advanced. So both analytical and quant together they will ask. Okay. And computer programming they will ask for 35 minutes and they will ask you 25 questions. So if you see here, I have given the details all from the screenshots. And next, computer science, 20 questions and 20 minutes. And when coming to the spoken English, you have a 20 minutes of time with the 7 sections. See here, 7 sections. So this is all the complete time duration and number of questions. So approximately I have explained everything about the test pattern. Why? Because now you have to focus on online assessment only. If you complete online assessment, 50% of your task is done. Why? Because if you complete the online assessment, you have a high chances to get selected in the LTIMindtree. Why? Because the next round will be the interview, right? So interview is completely depends on your communication skills and your resume making and projects, internships and everything. So the first thing you need to prove yourself is you have to good at all these topics to score at least 80% marks will be the safe zone according to my experience. So please remember, try to score around 80% marks. Why? Because they have given very less number of questions but they have given ample amount of time. So it's very good thing. And if you want to get the on-campus, off-campus updates from us without any delay, why? Because see, tomorrow is the examination. We are doing a lot of live lectures in the YouTube and everything, right? So please follow our social media handles and the test patterns and all we posted already about the LTIMindtree. So follow us on Instagram, Discord, WhatsApp, Telegram channels. And also, if you want to prepare for this LTIMindtree, we have a great platform for all the placement needs, that is Prepinsta Prime. So use the coupon code KTKMAX, you will get the 50% discount on the all prices or whatever the month you have chosen. And with one single subscription, you will get 200 plus courses. So till now, I have explained about what is the pattern and how the questions will go on and everything, right? So before going into the syllabus and how to prepare, I would like to show you the Prepinsta Prime. So for example, it is the online assessment, right? In online assessment, what you are seeing, in online assessment, you are seeing aptitude round, which consisting of quantitative aptitude, logical ability and verbal ability. At a single price point, you will get all these three at a time and you can prepare accordingly. And also you have computer programming, right? Which is nothing but depends on pseudocode, automata fix, and they will ask you a lot of MCQs on basic programming language and DSA topics and object-oriented programming. So for example, if you want to learn pseudocode or automata fix, you can learn here to brush up your coding skills. Or if you want to brush up your basics in any particular language, you can watch these videos. Or if you want to learn object-oriented or data structures and algorithms in a different programming language, you can learn from here. And what is the rest of the things? You have CS, which is nothing but computer science based questions, right? They're asking how many questions in computer science? In computer science, they're asking about 20 questions, 20 minutes. Do you know what is the computer science? Computer science is nothing but your CS subjects. SQL, DBMS, all these kind. So if you don't know about the CS subjects and all are eligible, all branches are eligible, then you don't have to prepare everything, guys. Just go to our Prepinsta Prime, learn DBMS, computer networking, SQL, SDLC, and operating system. These topics are more than enough for us. Okay. So likewise, you can start your preparation from our Prepinsta Prime. And if you want to get into the previous year question papers of LTIMindtree, so go to prepare section and under all the platforms, you can watch all the companies and just scroll, you can find the LTIMindtree and you can easily get the all previous year questions. So if you purchase the Prepinsta Prime, prepinsta.com is also free for you and you will get all the previous year papers. So in Prepinsta Prime, you learn video based lectures. All these are video based lectures, guys. Okay, for example, if you go to the quant, I am just logging in for you to give you the idea. For example, in the LTIMindtree, percentages concepts are definitely they will give you 1 or 2 questions. So just go to the classical banking section and under the classical banking you have a percentages theory. So you can watch a complete video and you can practice the questions as well. So likewise, you can prepare from our Prepinsta Prime for all your placement needs, especially for your present LTIMindtree. So all the syllabus we have covered under our Prepinsta Prime. Now, what is the syllabus I need to prepare for? So you have told me what are the things is happened or what are the sections they are asking in the different field. In the online assessment. Now, what are the topics I need to prepare? So first for English comprehension. In English comprehension, they are asking about synonyms, antonyms, contextual vocabulary, jumbling sentence, sentence formation, error identification, and sentence improvement and construction, subject verb agreement, tenses and articles, and prepositions and conjunctions, speech and voice, and reading comprehension and comprehension order. So one of the important topics are reading comprehension and jumbling systems and sentence formation and error identification. These are the mandatory topics they will always ask. And sometimes they will ask you the questions of synonyms, antonyms, at least one question. And also they will more focus on tenses, prepositions and voice. So this type of categories are very important. Definitely they will ask you the question. So out of 12 questions, we have around 15 topics in the verbal ability. So why we have listed 15 topics is nothing but in some examination we have analyzed everything from the previous year questions. So in some previous year questions, what will happen? They will miss, for example, 1 year they miss the synonyms antonyms topic. In some year they will miss subject verb agreement. Like that it will happen. But every year they will follow some basic topics for constantly, right? So that's why I have put some stars on the topics. Those are always comes. And the rest of the topics will jumble. Sometimes they can give, sometimes they will give the other options. So that's why you have to prepare all these topics, the English comprehension. And you don't have to be master in anything. Just learn up to your 10th class grammar and please improve your vocabulary. And then you are good to go and you can easily clear English comprehension topics. See, all these topics is to test your grammatical knowledge and also your vocabulary. How many synonyms, antonyms you know, or how many words you know, then this will become that much easier. Okay. Next, when coming to the quantitative aptitude. Quantitative aptitude, they said it is advanced, right? So if you observe here in this, quantitative ability is advanced. So which is nothing but the difficulty level will be high. So remember, this might be your decision making area. So in the aptitude, logical ability and verbal ability, they will give you the easy to medium level. But quantitative aptitude, they are giving for advanced level. So if they are giving for advanced level, this is the decision maker or selection, whether you are get shortlisted or not, might be depend on quantitative aptitude in the aptitude section. So I suggest students, please don't neglect the aptitude. And if you are not having good knowledge, just go to previous year questions of different topics and just learn those models. So for example, you know only 5 to 6 topics of quantitative aptitude as of now, and you are in the middle of the preparation. No problem. Immediately for the rest of the problems, hardly it will take half day if you learn 2 to 3 topics. And remaining topics, what you can do is, rather than learning the theoretical part, go to the previous year papers of our Prepinsta Prime or prepinsta.com and learn there itself. Why? Because we have explained them with a video lecture as well. For example, there is a profit and loss section. Go to the previous year question papers and other quizzes. In the quiz section, you can see the questions, and there under you can see the video explanation as well. So that immediately you can easily learn. Okay, so the topics you need to take care is number system. Under the number system, you will get 3 topics, that is LCM, HCF, divisibility, number system, decimal, fraction, and power based. And time and work, pipes and systems, averages, profit and loss, simple compound interest, time, speed, distance, inverse, ratio, proportions, algebra, surds, indices, logarithms, permutation, combination, probability, areas, and percentages. And the most important topics are, I have seen one logarithm problem for sure in the LTIMindtree, and they will ask you 1 or 2 questions all together from the number system. So 1 or 2 questions you will get from these 4 topics. They will treat these all the topics together as a one topic, so that's why they are giving like that. And time and work and pipes and systems together 1 question. Either they will ask you on the person based or pipes and system based. And profit and loss, simple interest, compound interest, and percentages. These 3 topics together they are asking 1 or 2 questions. And averages 1 question, ratio proportion 1 question, and they are asking about algebra or surfaces indices together 1 question only, and permutation combination probability 1 question. Likewise, they will ask you around, as you see again, the 12 questions from the quantitative aptitude. So why I have elaborated is nothing but I have elaborated subtopics also. See, for example, these all topics together we will call it as a number system. Simply, number system and divisibility is a common topic. Under the number system, you will get all these things. And the next thing is percentages based problems. On percentages, you will get profit and loss also depends on percentages, and simple and compound also depends on percentages. All these together they will ask you 1 or 2 questions. Likewise, this 15 to 20 topics together we can combine and we can make it like a 12 to 13 topics. Okay, so that's why I have clearly elaborated them, not to confuse you, to get a good clarity about the topics. Some people will think like the percentage combined topics if you prepare, if I say, and only people will think about percentages, they won't think about remaining topics. So that's why I have given like this. So remember, prepare in a way that the combined topics they will ask in the examination. So for example, simple example, time and work, if you learn pipes and systems also same theory. The way of asking question is different but the concept is same. So likewise you can prepare the topics whatever you are seeing on the screen. Next, logical reasoning. So first we are talking about aptitude section according to they have given, right? See, aptitude we are completing now. So we completed verbal, we completed quant, we will go into the logical. Logical also they have giving 12 questions. Difficulty level is easy to medium. Okay, just you need to do is practice of these questions. So coding, deductive logic, blood relations, directions, objective reasoning, and selection decision table, analogy of the classification, coding pattern and number series, odd man out, statement conclusion, seating arrangement, logical word sequence, data sufficiency, mathematical order, and inferior meaning. So you can learn all these things easily. So just you have to do is go to the Prep Insta Prime and navigate to the logical reasoning part, and you are good to go for the preparation. So just go navigate across the aptitude section. Logical reasoning is here, logical reasoning and verbal ability and quant. So under the logical ability you can find all these topics and you can start your preparation. I am not go beyond the anything, just I am simply given the syllabus and how to prepare also I am telling you. Okay. And next, when coming to the computer programming MCQs. So guys, here you can see in the screenshot they have given simply 25 questions, 35 minutes. 25 questions, 35 minutes means obviously MCQs, right? So they will ask you the questions of MCQs on object oriented, data types, procedure oriented, functional oriented, and object oriented, and scope of the variables, and complexity theorems like time complexity, space complexities, and arrays, linked list, trees, graphs, stacks, queues, hash table, heap, and searching and sorting. So they will ask you mostly the problems on DSA MCQs, and also they will ask you on the basic theory. And these MCQs you might see pseudocode questions to test your theoretical skills, or automata fix also you can see, like they will give you the blank in the code and they will ask you to fill that gap. What is the keyword we need to use, or what is the operator we need to use in this blank space, or will you use less than or greater than operators. These are all called operators, right? So which conditional statement you will use. For example, if you want to use if or while or for, whatever the keyword we need to insert in this programming logic. So if you want to fix the code, it is called automated fix. And they have completely given the code and they are asking for output based questions. It is called pseudocode based questions. And here the programming language is not important. The concepts are important. Okay, so they can ask in a generalized programming way. You don't have to worry about them. So here the programming language is not important. You can learn any programming language, but the theoretical concepts of these topics are very important, especially time complexity, space complexity related questions, and searching and sorting related to arrays, related to strings, linked list, trees, graphs, and also stacks, queues, hash tables, and heaps. These are very important topic, guys. So out of these 35 questions, definitely they will ask all the questions for sure. They will cover each and every topic. Why? Because they are not conducting coding round for the on campus as of now. Why? Because they are coming for only one role. So definitely I can tell you that never miss this opportunity. Try to utilize your theoretical knowledge and put your 100% onto the computer MCQs. And if you are able to clear this round, you have a high chances to get selected for the interview. So remember, this is the one of the crucial section that can decide whether you will go to the interview or not. So if you want to prepare all these topics, again I would like to tell you one thing. If you want to learn the basic coding and everything, you can go to the programming section and you can start learning everything whatever you need, like C, C++, all the things. And if you want to learn the any programs like top 100 codes we have, if you learn these 100 codes, you will improve a lot of problem solving skills on you. And if you want to learn DSA topics with the question and answers like base DSA questions, you can go to the top 150 not out questions. So these are very high traffic pages we have. Why? Because a lot of students across the India, they will always bookmark these 2 pages and they will prepare a lot. So that's why I'm also telling you, for your programming skills, you can also take the help of that. Okay, last but not least, the communication round. So after aptitude and a technical assessment, they're asking for communication round. So just look at here. Okay, I missed the one thing, right, which is nothing but I am writing here. So maybe slide got missed. That is computer science subjects. So remember, here in the computer science means, here they have given in the screenshot, computer science 20 questions, 20 minutes, right? So what is the computer science subjects are nothing but they will ask you mostly the problems based on SQL, DBMS, and kind of computer networking, operating system, SDLC, and they will ask you about the tools like Google products or mostly the MS Office. So it kind of practical knowledge bit, 1 or 2 questions, but rest of the questions will be depends on your computer science subjects. So please learn these 5 subjects, then you are good to go and you can easily clear the computer science computer science section. So if you are IT or non-IT students, if you got the mail from the LTIMindtree, definitely prepare for this. Okay. And last but not least, when coming to the communication round, the communication round in the screenshot you can see there is a 7 sections. What are those 7 sections? I have listed here. Section A to section G, 1 to 7. So in section A, you have to read the 10 questions aloud and listen to and repeat the 8 sentences. So you have to read here and you have to listen and repeat here. So mostly they will test your listening skills, speaking skills, and reading skills. Okay, sometimes you have to listen and speak, you have to read and speak, or you have to respond to the questions they will ask in the reading mode or listening mode. So they will test all your listening, speaking, reading skills in the communication round. It is one of the crucial round also. So all the rounds are very important at any stage. If you are unable to clear the cutoffs section wise, you might get rejected. So always remember that every section is important. You need to clear the minimum cutoff. So section A consisting of reading 10 questions aloud and listening to and repeat the 8 sentences. Okay, complete. Section B, listen to your audio clip and repeat it, which is nothing but speaking and listening. That's what we are discussed, right? Next, section C, listen to a sentence and fill in the blank with the correct word. So which is nothing but error identification or error correction or simply fill in the blank. So they are giving the listen to the sentence and fill the blank means they will talk or they will give you a sentence and they will say like some word is missing. So at this place, which word we need to place? So you don't have to type or don't have to select the MCQ. You have to repeat the complete sentence, which is nothing but by filling that gap, you have to repeat the entire sentence again. And next, section D, listen to a sentence and contains an error, correct it and repeat aloud. For example, they will tell you a sentence with a grammatical mistake or pronunciation mistake or based on the tenses. Instead of using articles, they will use some other articles, or instead of using pronouns, they might use another pronouns. For example, relate to male person, they are pronouncing the word like her, you have to rectify as a him. So like that, you have to change based on the grammatical things like gender based or what is the tenses they need to follow. For example, they can't use will, forgot, like that, right? So you have to write will, forget, right? So like that, you have to listen to the sentence and you have to identify the error and you have to correct it and say it in louder way. You don't have to tell like here you did a mistake, you have to rectify with this word. Don't say like that. How you have to say is just repeat the sentence with a correct answer. That's it. Don't say like you did a mistake here, so instead of him you have used her. Like that, if you tell, your exam is gone. So always remember, they will do the mistake. Just rectify it and pronounce it. That's it. Don't say them you did this mistake. Okay. So it's some kind of silly mistakes a lot of people will do. Next, section E, listen to a story and answer the questions about it, which is nothing but earlier you have seen reading comprehension, which is nothing but you will read the entire passage, a story, and you will answer the MCQs. This is called listening comprehension, which is nothing but you have to listen to the story and remember it, and you have to answer the question what they will ask. Next, section F, which is nothing but complete an ongoing conversation between two people. Okay, so two people will talk in the conversation. Sometimes if they will give the pause, so what you need to say here, like that, you can do that. Or you have to complete the blanks and they will give the gaps in between conversation. You can complete those. Okay. And section 7 is nothing but speak on a given topic for 30 seconds. So they will give you any topic, you need to talk about 30 seconds about the topic. So here bit knowledge also required. Mostly they will ask you based on the latest trends or like AI related or what is the tech related. These are very easy topics they will ask, don't worry. Just be continuous and take a 2 to 3 seconds pause before you start the topic and have a good framing of the sentences and everything. Then you can start this section. Okay, so this is all about the communication round. 7 sections, 7 different categories, and you don't have to get the confusion among them. So that's why I have given a clear-cut idea about it. And last but not least, online assessment, we have explained everything from the scratch, and we become bit decent knowledge person in the online assessment. And also along with that, they have given some instructions that the surrounding noise can impact the communication score performance. So remember, your surroundings need to be very quiet and select a decent place where noise is very less. Why? Because while you are communicating with the AI, and if the surrounding noise are absorbed by the computer, it won't be the good thing, right? It might be you lose the scores also, or sometimes it will be like a proctory thing. So someone is helping in here, you like that AI will think, so might you lost the exam. And also please have a working webcam and also I suggest headphones or earphones rather than going with a simply inbuilt mic in the laptop or PC. Just use headphones or earphones so that mic will be also will deliver the audio in a clear cut way, and you can also listen to the listening part in the communication section in a clear way. Why? Because if it is a open audio, sometimes you miss the audio, right? Like you won't get a clarity output. So that's the two things you need to take care, and they will send you all the browser links and everything today, mostly. So one day before the examination, so you can use that and install all the required software before that and get ready for your examination on 20th. Last but not least, if you are able to clear this online assessment, you will go to the next technical round and HR round. So the previous experiences we took from the students, those who went through the on campus and they got selected in LTIMindtree, and they said the HR round is nothing but a common questions like tell me about yourself, are you willing to relocate, or if you get the higher packages then these role, which company you will choose, or why you would like to join our company, or what are the technologies you are working on, or if we give rather than the development role, the tester role, will you work or not? This type of HR related questions to know your characteristics, right? So HR is very normal, common thing. And when coming to the TR, they mostly depends on your resume. Whatever you mentioned in the resume, they will ask those questions more. For example, if you mention in the resume like SQL, DBMS, and for example you have also mentioned computer networking like that, and also you mentioned the Python skills and Java like this, they will definitely ask each and every they will ask you the questions on all these topics whatever you mentioned so far. So remember, whatever the topics you are mentioning in the resume, be sure whether you know it or not. Why? Because unnecessarily don't put a entire stuff in the resume, it will leads to rejections in the interviews. And if you want to know about more how a resume will get rejected or why the person will fail in the interview, we have made a videos in your YouTube channel, you can watch them. Or if you want to simply to get selected, whatever 80% above knowledge in any topic, put them in your resume. And also they ask the questions on projects, internships and certifications. So all these projects, internships, certifications needs to lead your skill set. For example, I mentioned the Python, but I didn't did any project, any internship, any certification, then there is no proof, right? So just to show them the proof, not your skills. So definitely, for example, I did the project on Java, then mention your skill as Java so that you have a proof that you did a project, so you have a skill set Java. So like that, whatever the topics you have in your resume, you need to be sure 80% at least. If you have 100%, it's a benefit, you will definitely get selected. But if you are under the preparation as well, if you have a knowledge more than 80%, then only keep it in your resume. Why? Because the technical interview 80% will be depends on your resume. Why? Because in the beginning they will ask you about tell me about yourself, hardly one question, and next followed by some random question, tell me about your project, internships or certification. Then they will dive into the technical set, tech stack. So here the answering is very important. So as of now we are focusing on the online assessment more. That's why I explained a lot of things about online assessment. And in the future, whenever the technical rounds and HR rounds are going to happen for the LTIMindtree, again we will come to the live and we will give you a lot of inputs like how to prepare the resume and how to answer in the interview and everything. We will do a lot of videos if you need in the future. So please try to comment on this video if you need at any time any type of help you need to get from us. Definitely we are here to help you guys. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you want to get the previous year questions of LTIMindtree, you can come to our prepinsta.com/mindtree, and you will directly navigate to the previous year paper section, and you can see all the questions and everything here in the Prepinsta itself. And if you want to learn Prepinsta Sorry, if you want to learn any topic from the scratch, come to prepinstaprime.com and you can start your preparation. So don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. Thank you so much. This is the end of the video and happy preparation, guys. Thank you so much. See you in the next video.